Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kathy. I like to do videos on home decor, home organization, as well as daycare. So today's video is going to be a video on my backyard. My backyard is actually a work in progress. We've just been living in my house here for about 5 years now. So the backyard we've been working on it for like almost 3 years already, and it's very slow moving. So keep in mind, this is my home. So even though I do a daycare, I do like to be able to have my home as my home after the day is done. So with that in mind, if you're interested in what our future plans are for my backyard space, keep watching. Okay, so this door here is from my dining room. So you come out through my dining room door, and then we are on the top deck here. You come right out to this top deck. So our future plans for this top deck is to actually have it all screened in. So we're going to screen this all in, and then I can have another little outdoor area, you know, for those cold winter months, which seems to last forever here in Saskatchewan, Canada. So this is what we're dealing with right now. This is the view from up on the deck. So this here is my backyard. Now, like I said, it's a work in progress. So we first moved here about 5 years ago. The house was built then. So it's a new house. So back here, it was all dirt, completely dirt. There was no fence, no nothing. So we did all that ourselves already these past 3 years. We basically focused on the front yard because that's what everybody sees, right? So far, 1 year we basically did the whole fence around the yard. And then the next year, the second year, we did put in grass and built my flower garden, or my flower beds around, which is going to be all the perimeter around the whole yard, and the garden there as well. And then last year, we started on the patio. Now this patio is absolutely huge, so we're just going to go down the stairs here. So this here is the patio. So it's actually quite big. I'll put in how big it is actually. So we have 2 levels. So we have this level here, which I do want to actually have this level for the kids. So the younger, or for all my daycare kids, this is going to be a level for the kids, but up here is going to be for my family. And so therefore the kids know that once it's all done and all built, that they will not be allowed up on that part of the deck. So right now I do let them, they play hockey up there and they absolutely love it. So right now our plans are, we're going to put planters all the way around. So instead of having a railing, it's going to be planters all the way around because I love gardening. So we're going to plant some our flowers along that whole area, and that's going to be our little sitting area with the fire pit and such. And then in this area here for my kiddos, I want this to be, again, we're going to have the planters going all the way around this way, and I want the planters to be more of a sensory garden for them. So I can plant like strawberries and that kind of thing, like edibles, and also some nice smelling plants, some nice plants that have different textures and feelings. So it's going to be kind of it's going to be beautiful, but a nice sensory garden for the kids, as well as I usually have their water table up here and that kind of thing up here as well. So we do water play and everything up here too in the summertime. So even though our yard, it doesn't look very safe, honestly, I know that. And It really isn't right now, but my consultant, my daycare consultant, knows that it is a work in progress, and she does trust me enough to be out here with the kids. I never leave them alone, so it is safe for them when I'm out here with them. So anyways, there is the view that we were started at up there on the top deck. So in here, we're going to close this whole area up. All this is going to be closed up. We got to put the steps back there too. But all this is going to be closed up, and that's where we're going to be storing all the toys and such there. And then over here, in this area here, so over here is like a wasted space. So one of my plans are for here is to have like a nice little built-in work with the roof and everything on it too, so that way the kids can have some place to go in and sit. It's going to be like a little kind of house, but like a long house, and it's going to be an area where the kids can go and play and sit in there and, you know, color and read books, like just kind of a relaxing zone kind of thing for them. So I'm going to have different zones out here for the children. So there's going to be kind of like the relaxing zone in that area, and of course I'm going to have it surrounded by plants and flowers and everything like that as well. So we're going to have a build in those, because that's where our water turn-offs and turn-ons are. So we are actually going to put a wall there, so then we're going to just access it through the door here when we need to do it. And so the door is going to stay locked. You know, it's only going to be for me and my husband to go in, so if the kids need toys and such, I'll bring them out. And like I said before too, the toys that we have and that we're getting are toys that we're going to be able to put back at the end of the day, so that way you know, my place stays my place kind of thing. We do have a park right across the street from where I live, so I'll take you there at the end of the video there. I'll show you guys how far it is from my house, which is not far at all, which we go to every single morning. So the kids do have the play swings and the play structures and all that kind of stuff to climb on. So back here, it's just basically stuff that they can do to like run and explore. And, you know, I have balls and the barbecue there, so stuff like that. So anyways, carrying on over here. Oh, I didn't put one of the cars away. But anyways, so yeah, they have stuff like this too to ride on around the yard too. But anyways, so we have the garden here, and I actually let the kids help me with the garden. So we plant vegetables and such in there, and they help me water them. And then at times too, before lunch, like we usually come out here and play for a little bit, and then we'll like pick some vegetables and stuff from the garden, and you know, I'll cook them for lunch, or you know, they can eat them raw. And we did surround this area on purpose with the gravel, because this area here, I'm going to get some construction cars and stuff like that for them to be able to play with. And they love playing in the gravel here anyways, as it is. And so, yeah, we put this here so that way they can actually play in here too. So they can play in the gravel. We let them play in the gravel. They like to like run around. It goes all the way around. So, and we did that purposely too, not just for looks, but also, you know, so the kids can have someplace else to go. So they like to run around here. And there's lots of times too where they play hide and seek, and some of our plants get nice and tall, and they like to hide behind here. But anyways, so there's that. So this is going to be like a little construction zone area for them to be able to play with their construction cars and stuff like that. So they can play with this. And then, of course, this is all flower beds, but I'm also going to set up a little science area over here, probably in the corner, just for them to be able to explore with bugs, because they love to collect bugs, and they collect bugs and butterflies and grasshoppers and everything like that when all my flower beds are nice and full. But as you can see, like I said, we're still in our cold season here in Saskatchewan, Canada. So we don't actually start planting flowers till the middle of May. So unfortunately, this is how sad my yard's looking right now. So over in this area here, I'm gonna get like a nice big water feature here. My husband's gonna actually build it for me, and it's gonna look kind of like a fairy wonderland. So with that in mind, I am gonna make like a fairy garden because I love fairy gardens. And so we're gonna make fairy gardens, and the kids are gonna be able to like play with it and do different things with it as well. So then I would like to build something here for the kids. I've been looking at houses, like the playhouses, and they're just not what I want. I kind of want it to be an area where they can go inside and it's not going to get wet in there and stuff, so that way they can actually have like a little house in there too. So we're going to have like a little playhouse here, and then eventually after the daycare closes, whenever that'll be, whenever I decide, this will be kind of like my little house that I can do plants and stuff like that, and you know, kind of like a gardening shed almost. So with that in mind, I figured why not build one now, and that way the kids can use it and play in there, and they can play dollies, or we can set it up like different things like houses, like a fire station or whatever our theme might be. And so that way they'll have another area to play in, and then they'll have the fairy garden beside and that kind of thing there. And then so right now the kids know that they're not allowed to play in this area here, because this area here is going to be partly my moon garden, and also going to be where we set up our family barbecue. So I don't want the kids near the barbecue or anything like that. So this area here is going to be off limits as well. So as you can see, we do still have a lot of work to do around here. We're going to be putting stone. So we still have the stone to do. We still have all the planters and all the gardening aspects of it. Close all that in, and then we're gonna screen all that up. And then the stairs, we're gonna redo the stairs kind of to match the patio colors and stuff like that. So not painting, we're gonna probably do composite decking around there. So we're gonna put another step here, and yeah, so that's basically what the plans are for this area here for our backyard. So it's still going to be set up kid friendly, but it's also going to be, you know, for me and my family to enjoy too at the end of the day when I close. So with that in mind, this is what we're working on. And now I'll just take you out and show you the front yard and also where the park is, so you guys can see. So right through here is our gate. So our property goes from here all the way around here. So this is all our property. Yes, I'm going to be planting plants in here. I'm big into gardening, so we'll be doing lots of gardening too. So this here is the front yard. So we still have to put all those planters in there. So when we go to the park, we usually come out the front door here, and then I have a garage door opener, and I usually keep my wagon and stuff like that in there to go to the park with. But so down here, I actually had to put planters over here by my steps, because a lot of the times the kids would try and climb up this side of the stairs and then bang their head. So I put the planters here to protect the kids' heads. So anyways, we go this way around, and I do have a stop sign right in my corner here, so I usually try and make it look presentable for everybody there. And then around this area, still my house, still my house, still my house. Again, flowers, stuff like that will be really nicely there. So we're not quite done the front of the house here yet. As you can see, we are going to continue this gravel all the way to the back fence there, way back there. So we're going to do that. So anyways, this is our property all the way around this way, and then our park is right here. That's the entrance to our park. So here is my house. This is also where the bus picks up and drops off for the kids, so it's very convenient as far as schooling goes. All my school kids pick up and get dropped off here for school. And then over here is the park. So I'm gonna just, I won't go all the way to the park. I'm just gonna show you kind of what we do. So every morning we come in through here, and we have an awesome, amazing park just right there. And this summer we're actually going to be adding to the park. Our community here has been raising money on our own, as well as some surrounding businesses donated a little bit to add on to our park. So we're going to add like a spray park here and make the park area bigger. I don't want to go any further because, as you can hear and see, there's lots of kids playing over there and I don't want them on video. But yeah, so we come here every single morning. So the kids get their chance to, you know, do their gross activities as far as climbing and swinging and that kind of thing every single morning. So I can actually be able to have my backyard be absolutely beautiful in the way that I want it. And as long as I just have some play toys and stuff like that for the kids, which I usually do. And I also have set up a bouncy castle out there some days when it's really nice. We have our sprinklers on, they run through the sprinklers. We do water gun play. We do all sorts of things in the backyard. So it's not like they're bored or anything like that. So this is basically it. So my yard comes all the way around here. It's all trimmed with rocks. And I'm just not talking right now because my neighbors are out. Probably think I'm talking to myself, which in a way I am. Okay. So then we come all the way back. We usually go back through the front door when we come back from the park too, so. And then we use the patio doors for outdoor play. So there you have it. That is our plans for our backyard. So if you're interested in seeing all the updates when they're done, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload those videos. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye guys.